Hello and welcome back to the Achievement Planner, and today I'm coming to you with Dead Island 2. And this game is awesome, alright? I loved all the Dead Island games, but I think this one is actually my favorite. I spent so much extra time playing it. I even played with my friend the Lurking Gamer for his game, because it's such a good game. Alright, so this game has 51 achievements, 45 are for the base game, and I actually played this before the DLC came out. The first DLC, I'm like, where are the other achievements? But yeah, I had to buy the Haus DLC, which... well, it may be worth it. The story was fantastic, and the weapons are cool, and yeah. But it's really short, so it's up to you whether you want to spend the money on that. But I'll go over it anyway. And the 1,150 gamer score for this whole game, plus that includes the DLC. And only 2 out of 10 difficulty. This is not a hard game. It's just, it can be challenging at times for different reasons. When there are like, you know, dozens of zombies coming at you. Completion time 30 to 35 hours. I mean, I spent more than that just playing it, but to get all the achievements, I would say 30 to 35 hours. And I would say about 5 hours of those, you'll see at the bottom there, is for the DLC. So first, play through number 1, story mode. Just play through the whole story. And then play through number 2, open world cleanup. So there are a whole bunch of different locations you can go to on your map. You could fast travel. And you just have to basically do all the stuff, the missions that you're missing, get all the lock boxes. We'll go over it, but you can do that all at one time. Play through number 3, co-op achievements. So there were 3 I could not get until I played with the Lurking Gamer, and I'll go over that. And then play through number 4, the Haus DLC, which I'll also go over, which I thought was fantastic. All right, category number 1, story achievements, 11 achievements for 200 gamer score. If you just play the storyline, you might get these. What do you mean you might get these? What does that mean? Oh, that means that some of them might not unlock. Oh, really? Yeah. Guess what my last achievement in this entire game was besides the DLC? Number 3, personal assistant, personally assisted. Because it didn't unlock when I did the story part. So I was like, are you kidding me? I did what I had to do in the story. Why didn't it unlock? So what I had to do was, I had to start a new game. I know. And I had to play through the story again. I got to that part, I saved the person I had to save, and that achievement unlocked. I was like, you gotta be kidding if that wasn't gonna unlock. But it did, luckily. But so yeah, that's what happened. So if anything glitches out, just don't freak out. It'll be fine. They're fixing a lot of the bugs. Category number 2, miscellaneous story achievements. 5 achievements for 60 gamer score. No, so the reason why I put these as story achievements is because usually my story achievement ones are unmissable. And these miscellaneous story achievements, in my opinion, are unmissable. And you will get them. All right? Now, if you're not collecting journals, you won't get them. Right? You see what I mean? But for the most part, if you're collecting journals you find, number 1, bookworm, 20 gamer score, collect 50 journals, you will get this throughout story playthrough if you're just collecting any journals you find. I found so many journals, it's ridiculous. All right, I'm talking well more than 50. I don't remember the number. Number 2, stacking the deck, collect 30 skill cards. Yeah, I don't even remember trying to get that. You just get them throughout the game as you're playing. Number 3, humanity distilled, 10 gamer score. Equip your first Newman skill card. I think they actually tell you in the game to do this, so it's unmissable. All right. Number 4, zombologist. Unlock every zombie type in Zompedia. And I look at my Zompedia and it has a huge number. I'm like, I have to get all these zombies? No, you only have to get one of each type of zombie. You don't have to get each type of each type. There are like versions of each type of zombie. You only have to get each type of zombie one. So by the end of the game, I got this. It popped before the end of the game. I was like, oh, so you just make sure you kill every type of zombie you find. Yeah. And when you're going around, just kill stuff. You will get this, no problem. I almost think it's unmissable. And number 5, ooh, shiny. Find your first legendary weapon, which you'll get for beating the game. Yep, there you go. Unmissable stuff. Category number 3, side quest achievements. 9 achievements for 290 gamer score. And so, these are things you can do throughout the game. And obviously, you don't have to do them. But, all right, so number 1, go Bobcats. Reunite all the VCLA Bobcats. So for this, I actually had to do it in this order for some of these things to appear. I don't know why. So I would suggest doing these first. So when you find Go Bobcats, you need to find the Ravages of Caustic X. Now, if you complete Ravages of Caustic X, then Boz makes a bangle unlock, and then Dez and the Mother of Satan, oh my gosh, will unlock, and then you will end up getting that achievement, Go Bobcats. But I feel like if internet famous will appear, but make it so stuff it won't appear until something's done. So anyway, so number 2, internet famous. For this, you really need to do these in a row. Like either at Bel Air or Beverly Hills, you meet Amanda, and you need to do her clickbait quests. And so hashtag clickbait was the first one I found. It was in one of the houses. Then once you do that, like and follow will appear, and that was at the pier, I think. And then number 3, going viral, that was in the end section, which I think was Hollywood Boulevard. It was where all the stars would go at the end. Yes, the stars. Anyway, so once you do that, other things will appear. Like I think Beacon of Hope in the next section didn't appear till going viral was finished. Something like that. So that's why I say do it in this order. Speaking of which, make it so, which is help Sarah and Sebastian light a beacon of hope. You have to do these missions in order, and that was it came from Monarch Studios, the Terror of Soundstage 7, and the Beacon of Hope. So yeah, as long as you do all the other ones before it, Beacon of Hope will appear. If not, just keep doing all the other missions, and eventually it will appear. All right, and then 4, Gore Horse. This is totally horrible. This one lady, I think she was in Beverly Hills. Again, you'll find her. I don't need to tell you exactly, but she wanted you to find body parts. Are you kidding me? That is disgusting. And she makes you find body parts. Now, this was at the end of the game I did this. So I'm like, all right, I just have to do your missions, and then I'll be done. So I had so many body parts at that point. So I did her mission in literally like, yeah, I need arms. I'm like, all right, here's arms. I don't think it's arms, actually. All right, and then I'm like, where's the next one? Heft. Where's the next one? And it wasn't coming up. So I fast traveled to a different place, came back, it appeared. So you have to kind of like go through the story a little. So I found more body parts, left, came back, more body parts, and eventually you get to unveiling. That's in that section where she is, and it'll be the end of the mission. All right. So yeah, you just have to go through all those missions to get the Gore Horse achievement. Yeah, gross. All right, number 5. Complete 9 lost and found missing persons quests, and you can find these in some places, but most of them are found. I think this is the Ocean Avenue. You're like not a hotel. I guess it is kind of like a hotel or something. Yeah, you're in there, and you'll see on the board. It's on the screen, on the video. You'll see that on the board. More missing people keep coming up. More missing people. Just keep doing those missions. Those are pretty easy because all of these and all the ones I just talked about, you can go and follow the markers everywhere. Number 6, sharpest tool in the box, however, complete 5 lost and found weapon quests. I'm putting a guide up for this because they didn't come up on the map for me. I kept looking everywhere. I'm like, where are these things? There was an icon, but it didn't work right. So you just have to go to a whole bunch of different places, do a bunch of different things. You have to find like items and files, and then you'll be able to unlock a chest. Yeah, one of them you have to find all the mailman's packages, and then you have to kill him. He has the key. Yeah, stuff like that. But I'm going to put up a guide so you know exactly where to go for that. And then after doing all that, I think 40 non-story quests, you can see here 10, 20, and 40. By doing all of that, I had done more than 40 at that point. So there are more than 40 that you can do. So just keep doing all that stuff and you'll get all of them. All right, category number 4, miscellaneous achievements. 7 achievements for 120 gamer score. Number 1, Donk. 10 gamer score. Throw a melee weapon and hit a zombie 35 plus meters away. You don't have to kill the zombie. You just have to hit them. And you can see in the video, this is in the beginning area when they get out onto the street. And I just found this area. I actually have to give credit to Mr. Rain. Mr. Rain is the one who I watched who had it. He had this video up early. But this is where you hit it. And yeah, you just basically throw it and you hit him in the head and you get that achievement. I was like, wow, I got it. Nice. All right, number 2, break a leg. 10 gamer score. Maim 100 limbs. Lovely. So yeah, just maim 100 limbs. I guess get a katana or something. Yeah, you'll get this. I maimed so many limbs. Horrible. Number 3, Apex Predator. 10 gamer score. Knock down 10 Apex variants. I still to this day don't know what an Apex variant necessarily is. I just knocked everybody down. So I love my kick move. So you have to do a jump in the air and then kick, and then I would knock everybody down. Eventually, I just got it. Yeah. So I don't know. Just keep kicking everybody, and I got it without even trying. Number 4, this is my weapon. Fully upgrade a superior weapon and customize it with a mod and perk in every slot. This was easy. I got a lot of superior weapons. You find them eventually as you go through the game. I heard that if you get some of these weapon drop areas early in the game to get good weapons, that they won't be good. That's what I heard. Eventually, you have to get the superior ones later on. Yeah, but I don't know if that's true. So anyway, Once you find superior weapons, you get so many mods in this game. The upgrading system is fantastic. And you can put stuff on so easily. But you have to make sure you put them on. And I was like, why didn't I get the achievement? I had to exit out, and then I got it. Yeah. All right, number 5, Down with the Sickness. Apparently Disturbed is in the game. And reach the highest tier of autophage infection by equipping autophage skills. I didn't know how to do this at first. You get autophage skills at some point in the game. And I just kept upgrading I just kept putting on skills. I didn't realize they were autophage or not. And I got the achievement. I'm like, oh, there are separate autophage skills. Look at that. So you'll get a bunch while playing through the game. Just make sure you equip 3 of them. You'll get the highest tier. Number 6, Jumbo Keyring. For this, I'll put up a guide because I had to unlock 10 lock boxes and I could not find where the keys were. I had a lot of the keys already, and I just didn't know where the lock boxes were. Very confusing where they all are. But if you just want to do it without a guide, kill all the named zombies and stuff. They have keys. And then just try every lockbox, I guess, if you really want. Oh, no, actually, in the menu, I think it tells you where they are. Wow, I should have just done it that way. Okay, yeah. And then number 70, Max Headroom. If the gamer score reached level 30, and I got this throughout playing the game. Even playing with the Lurking Gamer, my friend, I'm now at like 35 or something. I don't know. So, yeah, definitely before the DLC, I got to level 30. In fact, he got there too while we were playing. Category 5, Kill Achievements. 5 achievements for 50 gamer score. 1, Coup de Grace. Slay 25 zombies using finishing moves. I got this one. And number 2, I got a zombie army. You can't harm me. Oh my gosh, it rhymes. Perform 25 perfect defense moves. I got this right in the beginning of the game. Once you get to the main first area, the first house that you're staying at. Which I won't spoil anything. But yeah, you just have to use your finishing moves. You'll see. So first of all, if you have your perfect defense skill on, kind of, you could do your perfect defense moves and do a finishing move. Yeah. So there you go. So you kind of get them at the same time. And then number 3, slay 100 zombies using caustic fire or shock damage. This is one of the best parts of this game, right? I don't like hurting things, but I like hurting zombies, and I don't know why. Well, because they're monsters. So anyway, let's say there's water on the ground, and the zombie's standing on it, and you have a battery in your hand from a car. Yes, you throw the battery in the water, and it electrocutes them. How wonderful! I know that's maniacal. It reminds me of BioShock, where you could just like electrocute. Oh, I love it. Anyway. So this was not hard at all. Caustic, by the way, is like the toxic waste type stuff. I actually got this achievement, I think, before I even got any caustic stuff. Yeah. All right. Number 4, Anger Management. Slay 50 zombies with Fury attacks. So at some point in the game, you're going to get Fury mode, and you're going to be able to go into Fury mode and kill zombies with it. So I did this so early on, I must have gotten hundreds and hundreds of zombies killed. All right, so you'll get that. Number 5, not even my final form. Slay a mutator before it transforms. So there is a specific spot, and I will tell you, it's actually in Beverly Hills. It's Ricky's house, and you just have to go in there, and in the house, you have to like kind of like sneak around. And the thing is, there are mutators in there, and it doesn't say mutator. It usually says what kind of zombie they are. They're just regular zombies on the floor, and what happens is once it turns into a mutator, then it says mutator. So you can't tell which one it is. So sneak in there, and with a powerful weapon, the hunting rifle's good, whatever. You have to kill it quickly. And then once you see all the lying on the floor but zombies, I mean, you could see it on the video, but you got to kill it quickly, and then you'll kill it before it mutates. Yeah, there are plenty of chances, I feel like, in this game to do that. Just look for zombies that are lying on the floor. Maybe just shoot them, see. Yeah, but that's where I got it, and that was the most helpful place to get it. All right, so that was one of the last achievements I got, actually. Category 6, Challenge Achievements. 6 achievements for 260 gamer score. All right, now, these are not difficult. They're just a lot, all right? So I'm basically just going to read these. Perks of the job, complete 5 blueprint challenges. Okay, so blueprint challenges, like I have on the screen, are 100 heavy attacks, which kind of like you take your weapon and you smash them really hard, hold the button and hit it. Bleeding effect, you can put on your weapon. 50 ignited effect, that's where you put them on fire. Melee kills, which I got right away. 100 knockdowns, 50 electrified effect, and 200 zombie parts collected. Oh my gosh, gross. So for this one, this is the only one of the challenges. You only need to do 5 of them. not all of them, all right? So I actually got that before the story was over. I know, you know, I did do heavy attack. I did grind that out a little bit. But that's what you have to do. Just do 5 of those and you'll get it. All right, so now the next bunch, you have to get to the first tier of every weapon challenge, combat challenge, exploration challenge, zombie challenge, and survivor challenge. All right, the first tier. I was like, what is first tier? So I actually wrote down here the first tier of every single one of them for you. So the weapon ones, you need to complete 1 weapon challenge. Okay, good. Slay 50 zombies using curveball items. Those are like extra items you will get. And what is it like? So this is the first tier. If you do 50 of them, you get the first tier. The second tier may be 100, maybe 150. The third tier may be 500. Who the heck knows? I don't remember. Anyway, but the point is 50 of them you have to do to complete this part. Also, you need to slay 50 zombies using rifles, handguns, find a legendary weapon, which means you have to finish the story to get that legendary weapon. And slay, you can see the rest here, slay 50 zombies with all those other weapons. And once you do 50 of each of those weapons, basically, you will get that weapon challenge achievement. Yeah, those are all the first tiers. Now, combat challenges, yeah, there are a lot here, right? You need to complete 5 of them, slay 50 zombies with bleed damage, maim 50 limbs, make 25 zombies soggy, which that was like, what? You have to pour water on them and make them soggy. Slay 25 zombies. I mean, I'm not going to read all of these, but you can see this is literally the list of all the first tiers. So you don't even have to go into your menu if you don't want, even though the menu really is clear about how many more you need. It's awesome the way they track everything for you. And I forget, actually, yeah, the tracker for this game did work on the achievement list. I forget if these tracked. I don't know if they did, but yeah, like knock down 25 enemies. Like, so that's the first tier. There are more you have to do for the other ones. Pull off 10 multi-kills, launch 25 zombies. So just do this list and you'll get all those exploration challenges. So this is like lost and found stuff. When you do a lost and found stuff, when you unlock lockboxes, travel to every place, journals, collect skill cards, and you'll get that achievement for all the exploration first tiers. Then zombie challenges. This was only challenging because I had to find some of these. Like let me see. Yeah, but it was playing as any Slayer. That means you could play as anybody. I think the caustic X-walkers and the putrefied slobbers were hard to find. The voltaic screamers. Is that how you say it? Yeah, those are a little hard to find. I mean, you see like 10 mutators because they're rarer than like slay 50 zombies, you know. So you just have to kill this many of each of these types of enemies, and as you play, you're gonna have almost all those finished. All right, and if you do DLC, it also counts. So survivor challenges amass $1 million cash. Okay, so I had a lot of money by the end of the game just playing, but anytime I found weapons I didn't want, which was almost always, I just sold them to the traders all the time. And I kept the best weapons at all times. So I found superior weapons at that point. I just kept those and some guns and sold everything else that I had. I found supplies. I sold as much as I didn't need. Yeah, and it's very easy to figure out how to work the menu system. But you'll see, $1 million, if you're selling everything you get, is not hard. And I have way more than that now. All right? And fabricate 5 mods, you'll get that. Scrap 10 weapon parts. These are all things you can do. Oh, revive another Slayer 1 time. Now, I did put this challenge survivors here in this category. However, in order to actually get this achievement, you need to play co-op. You cannot revive another Slayer until you play co-op. So technically, this is a co-op achievement. All right? So that was the one I had left. All these other ones I had gotten no problem. So yeah, once you do that, you will get it. And speaking of which, Category 7 co-op achievements, 2 achievements for 20 gamer score. Now, I waited for the Lurking Gamer because we were going to play it together. But you can play this online with anybody. You could just have people join in. If they die, you revive them. There you go. You got it. You just have to revive Slayers 5 times and then complete any 5 quests. I completed almost the entire game with the Lurking Gamer. So yeah, definitely got that. And I can't tell you how many times I've revived him. We actually did it all at once. I didn't need to. Yeah. All right, and then, so that's that. So just play online. You can play with strangers. You know what? To be honest, I'll play with you. If you send me a message, you want me to do those with you, I'll do those with you. All right? Category 8, Haus DLC achievements. 6 achievements, 150 gamer score. So for playing this DLC, which was so cool, they have, I won't even tell you, just some of the areas are so cool. So there's 3-story achievements you see there. Pork chops, really? All right. And then number 4, gardening tools. Maim 10 zombies of gardening equipment in tall grass in the cul-de-sac. I am pretty sure I used the shovel. Yeah, the spade. I think that's what it's called, spade, right? I say shovel. So yeah, you have to kill 10 zombies with it, and that's what I used. But there are a lot of different weapons. 5, this is deeper. Send 15 zombies to their doom to the bottomless pits. And you can see here in the video that in this one area, and this has got to be one of the creepiest areas in any game, only because of those bottomless pits. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, don't fall. And you just have to kick them in. Now, trying to get them right in front of the hole to kick them in, that was a little more challenging. But I found this one spot right. I might have this on the video probably. But I had them, they come around the building, and I would kick them in. Or if they're coming from the other side, go inside the doorway and then kick them in. Yeah, it was actually really fun. Anyway, but you got to do it in that part. No, there are a few other parts, but, you know, I just did it there. And number 6, get 5 headshots with the crossbow in quick succession. This was probably the hardest achievement of the entire game for me. You get crossbows, and as you go through, you get better crossbows. So you have a good one, then you have, a rare one, then you have a superior one. I use a superior one, and once I got it, I put on some specific like upgrades. I put on the reload speed mod, and then I also did speed loader. It's kind of like speed loader, and tactical reload. Those are the other things I put. And by doing that, I was able to do it really quickly. I did it in the section with all the houses. You'll know what I'm talking about. By the way, you can do this in the actual main story area too, because you keep that crossbow. And by the way, no, you cannot leave the crossbow in the locker for your friend. I tried. Anyway, but yeah, this was honestly hard to do. So I got them in this house, in this area, and then I just kind of like tried to shoot them 5 in a row. And it was really frustrating, to be honest. But I did get it eventually. Yeah, but you have to get them in like a small area so you can kind of aim at them. If you're good at aiming, maybe you don't need to. Maybe you'll get it. But otherwise, this is the game, and I love this game. It's so fantastic. Let me know if you need help with those co-op achievements. We can do that quickly. Yeah, and otherwise, I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you next time on the Achievement Planner.